Siege. What a surprise. Siege of Cambrai. City of Cambrai in the Low Countries. Over the next few days, you watch as a new full-fledged city gradually grows all around the walls of Cambrai. Thousands of people, hundreds of tents and awnings, dozens of various siege and assault weapons, and long lines of convoys arrive every day from almost all directions. You would not dare to call all this a mere camp any longer. According to the sergeant, who's constantly aware of the goings-on, the king will not delay the siege. The success of the entire campaign depends on the speed of this attack, and any further delay will give the French a chance to thoroughly gather their strength. This is why the usual siege tactic, winning the city through a war of attrition, is not going to fly with Cambrai. The sergeant says the assault should take place in about a week, when the siege engines are fully deployed and the rest of the reinforcements have caught up with the army. For now, all you can do is take advantage of what peaceful days remain. All right, we got our new salary, 55 florins, and a bonus. We got prestige level up, apparently. All right, we're in the story proper, basically. So no more prologue. Yeah, that second fight. I should have rope-a-doped that first guy and just went a few more rounds to make sure I didn't have to deal with a fresh troop, and/or while he was so banged up and winded out, I should have just recovered myself up. And if I felt there was enough time, then had a more equal fight. And then secondly, I forgot to switch off of offensive combat. So 2 tactical mistakes there. We'll try not to repeat. All right, so now what we do. Character. We need to get healed, or do we heal automatically? We do not. We're at 2 health. So back in position. Light toxicity and light blood loss. Light loss of blood that came as a result of sustaining several bleedings. Injury chance, so 50 florins. Close. Talk. She heard we were one of those who participated in the attack on the city where the young prince almost died. Let's lie. Virtue decreased. She does not believe you. Luck check failed. Relationship lowered again. That's funny. Well, we're not going to get any deals. That's a lot of money. I got no way to generate income right now. What do we do? How do I heal on my own? Do I have to buy... We used our bandages already. I'm going to keep the cross. Coin pouch is probably better than poor man's pouch. Item capacity 4. Really? Huh. That kind of surprises me. I thought that would be better. Nope, it is not. Okay. Item is damaged. Not terribly damaged. Still better than what we can do otherwise. I'm not sure how to repair things either. I assume part of the... Well, we might go do the blacksmith job. Maybe we can earn some coin and get repaired up that way. Battle wounds. Enemies defeated. Militiamen. Alright, let's do camp activities. Work at the forge. You earned 5 florins. Wow. Yeah, that's... ouch. We have our dice now, which will help us a bit. I don't think we have earned any... No, we haven't earned any civic talents yet. We won! We won again! Oh my goodness. We're up 12! Craftsmanship has gone up. Got some more florins. Oh, we lost 4. Lost 5. Alright. We caught the eye of the Earl. Immediately get called to him to receive a responsible task. Working on plans to infiltrate the besieged city. Shortage of good alcohol in the camp is a serious threat to his strategic genius. We must feed his genius by pouring fancy wine down his throat. He wants the good stuff. Go plunder the farmsteads of the local nobility, huh? Looking for a wine cellar. As quickly as possible. New quest added. In Vino Veritas. Okay, I want to finish my camp activities. One more time at the forge. Alright, back. I think we did one extra time. Quests, blacksmith. Didn't I already do 3 shifts at the forge? Back. Uh-oh. Somebody refused to pay. Sure. Shield doesn't count? Alright. I don't know if it goes to like a broken status as opposed to just having low durability or lower durability. Huh. I mean, it says item damage. That sure would lead me to believe. But it doesn't show like 90/100, which I think was the original value. Curious. Okay, back. All we got is the In Vino Veritas mission. I think he can go stuff it. I don't think I'm going to do that mission for him. So, what are we at now? We're at Craftsmanship 2, are we? Influences number of available recipes, quality of crafted armor, and chances to craft 2 items instead of 1. Alright. We still got the toxicity. $129. Yeah, it's gonna be expensive to get fixed up. With Cecilia not wanting to talk to me. Jeez, 54 florins for that one as well. Bandage, canteen, medicine, healing herbs, bloodletting tools, field surgical kit. Instantly recover 25 hit points, 45 cost. What to do? Look at the crafting screen real quick. Craft armor, repair. Ooh, repair armor? Yeah, it doesn't show up. And there's no shields option. Huh. It's feeling like shields are like a consumable. It just gets used up and tossed and you equip a new one. Recipes. Bandage, sewing kit, and cloth. So are there two different requirements? Sewing kit and cloth? Or you can use cloth and cloth? Or is this all combined somehow? I'm not sure I follow that. So that one is pretty obvious. Need Craftsman 3 to unlock a couple of recipes. Unequip? Maybe. We can try that. Oh, yep, you were correct. No alchemist tools, no sewing kit. So there's not a lot of crafting we can do. We don't have the base tools. We don't have materials, etc. We could just keep gambling for some cash. We've got one item that helps out with that. We're already getting pretty low. We're down to 65 and we got rid of one of our negative conditions. Repaired buckler specifically, repaired version, huh? I just lost durability repairing the buckler. We went from 90 to 85 repairing it. It cost me money to lower the durability on the buckler. Come on, game. That's some ridiculous nonsense. Oh, Aventail. I remember something about Aventail. Combining that with like an iron helmet or something into one item. I don't think we have anywhere close to the skills to do it though. Ooh, soldier's axe. One-handed. Damage 8. Compare with equipped. That's a nice button. So 1 more damage requires 4 strength and 2 agility. Otherwise, everything's the same. I don't know. 50 cost to get 1 extra point of damage. I don't think it will. I mean, I can look, but axe chop, split shield, and overhead strike. I mean, I'm pretty sure one-handed axe, they're all going to be the same attacks. Two-handed sword, all the same attacks. I mean, the names might change, the stats might change, but I don't think the basic attack lineup is going to change between a category or within a category. I'd be surprised. It might be possible, I guess. I don't know for sure, but it would surprise me. Well, what do we do? I guess we train and we gamble. Let's... I need to find a way to get a little bit of money so I can buy the materials and the tools to get any crafting done. So I'm going to hold off on that. One talent point is given for every 4 consecutive weapons trainings. 5 talents can be picked for each weapon type. Okay. That's going to be for the melee weapon talents, not for the civic talents. I'm not sure when the civic talent rewards come in. Possibly through crafting stuff. Let's do a solo practice. That gave us a whole bunch of fatigue. We're up to melee weapons 2. Still seem to be losing a fair amount more than we're making. One more of those. Talking about the siege machines being set up. Large amount of effort. Are we going to get drafted in for manual labor? Choose a rough physical job. Volunteer to assist construction engineers trying to dodge the work. I'll take the rough physical job. We'll probably get some bonus stat strength or something. I'm not sure what we got there. I clicked the button and it just kind of dumped me back out again. Huh. On last legs, fatigue 4. Every time I lose, it's a big number. Every time I win, it's 1. What are these dice doing for me? Vitality lowered by 1. Unsanitary conditions. Toxicity increased. Why, thank you. Thank you, totally random event. I appreciate you handicapping me and making me spend money I don't have. I don't have the money. I don't have it. We're already pushing past our progress rate here. This feeling like a downward spiral. We're going to go into a fight with 2 hit points and high toxicity and get instantly chopped up. I don't see a way of countering this currently. Almost feels like I need to focus on making sure I get an income stream through the crafting system before focusing on so much character development. Knowing the combat system, I could probably get through that first fight. Just fight the one guy, rope him out to around 25, kill him in the last round or 2, while maintaining decent stats and defend off the last guy for however long, just to make sure I come back to camp in pretty decent shape and can do crafting stuff with my time. Because I feel like I'm in a pretty big hole with no good way of getting that healing done. And then having that random event occur just really kind of compounded the problem. Is the antidote in the shop cheaper? I don't know. Maybe. The antidote's not likely to be there anymore. Yep, gone. I think the antidote's probably for poison as opposed to just toxicity level. I think toxicity is more related to like cleanliness. Oh, we're at 33 health. Well, never mind. I thought I was still at 2 health. When did we heal up? There's our small chest. Ooh, an upgrade button? Buy a bigger chest for 150 florins. Increase capacity to 12. Not right now, thanks, but glad to know it's here. Oh, I see. I can transfer stuff. Let's go ahead and transfer that. I got to keep the shield, of course. Reduces toxicity by 10 for 35. Where can I see my actual toxicity level? I don't like having to bounce back 3 or 4 mouse clicks. Toxicity. It doesn't really say a level. Unless the injury chance increased by 40 is cluing me in. Is it 10 per level and there's 4 levels of that? How does that work? Huh. Yeah. We're at level 40. We'd need 4 of those things to get this thing going. Oh my goodness. I'm pretty sure this would have cured the entire amount, not just a small amount. So this would have been the better way to go. We've learned something. All right, back out of there. We're going to be a toxic mess heading into the next fight. We haven't got much training done. So where are we at? We got our melee weapon to 3. We're at 662, -1 vitality because of that event. Thank you much. 2 craftsmanship. And we have which? Oh yeah, in vino veritas. Do we pursue that, or we tell them to go pound sand and just ignore it? We are at Virtue 1, Prestige 6. Can it go negative? I don't know if it can go negative. We'll probably find out here pretty soon. All right, let's do... So that's the estate for the mission. I don't think I have the skills or items to do well at either of these. Craftsmanship, please. That gets us to the minimum there, but we still don't have the tools, and we don't have the money for the tools. I'm gonna have to go back to work at the blacksmith, or just... Oops. Another event. Sergeant says we're gonna get transferred to the main camp of a distant outpost. Set out tomorrow morning, giving you the rest of the day to prepare, rest up, stock up on basic necessities. The outpost is quite far. Money has no smell. Okay. We are pretty rested. It's going to happen automatically. It's not part of this. Toxicity hammered me again. Yeah, we're in big trouble. I have 35. I need 54. Oh well. How to get good equipment. Ready to head to the outpost. Ask about tactics. Just send me to the outpost. Occupied by a dozen people, run by deputy commander, suspicious-looking fellow with a cunning squint and habit of always looking around warily. No acquaintance. We failed our reputation soldiers check. Go on guard duty. Partner suggests you take a nap and says that he will stay on duty on his own for a while. He promises to wake you up in case of emergency. No thanks. He really wants me to leave or go to sleep. Gee, I wonder why. They're hiding something. Witness a caravan of half a dozen wagons attempting to enter the city under cover of darkness. All the while, your partner, who also sees it perfectly well, calmly observes. Noticing your appearance, he orders you to keep your mouth shut and, pulling a jingling pouch with florins from his pocket, looks at you questioningly. I mean, we're already at pretty much 0. Virtue lowered by 35. City's defenses have been reinforced. Uh-oh. Fatigue level increased. Vitality decreased again. $100 florins received. And we failed the wine assignment. Reputation with the Earl lowered. This poor guy. Hey, it does go negative. 0 is not the bottom. And we're at -4 vitality. Let's get this guy killed so we can restart. This poor guy. Our health is down substantially too. Probably because of our vitality loss. Yep. Vitality governs our maximum hit points and injury resistance. And we're still at 30. So it doesn't increase over time. It's just steadily bad. Okay. We're learning some valuable information. We're almost out of time again also. Camp position. Toxicity. Should have just paid this price earlier. I can't afford this one though. Back. What else can we get done? So we're done on the quests. We did the one, we failed the other because we didn't get it in time. I don't have money for really trading. We got another crafting level, but I got no materials or tools, so I don't think we can do anything there. So I guess it's just whatever more training we can do. I could try to offset the negative vitality. We're pretty tired too. Oof, barely made it back to complete. Hey Bartholomew, you got anything going on? It's way late to do this, but a warehouse where we can line our pockets. Make the quartermaster take a nap for a couple hours. Help with the ingredients. Bottle of cheap booze. I mean, we have no time left. We're going to be rolling into the next chapter. I think this is probably only doable here in this chapter. I'm going to refuse, which will probably... It's going to lower my... whatever. Should have checked with him early, I guess. Probably good to come here at the beginning of the chapter and talk to each person and see what kind of things are possible. We'll try to remember to do that next time. Alright. Let's go inventory. Get the buckler equipped. And proceed. The appointed hour, the whole camp is set in motion, and your eyes are presented with a both great and terrifying spectacle. Volley of dozens of trebuchets and catapults, unleashing a relentless avalanche of boulders. I'm pretty sure the trebuchets aren't launching boulders, right? No? Yeah, trebuchets are. Trebuchets and catapults, boulders, provide cover to the soldiers, whistle of arrows, crash projectiles. Deafening cacophony. Yep. We managed to not be hit by arrows ourselves. We passed our agility check. We got to the walls. Uh-oh, one of the heavier stones lands directly on Bartholomew's helmet. He falls to the ground as blood trickles down his face. You drag him away. Appears to be unconscious. If you leave him lying like that, that would most likely be his death sentence. Pray for him. Keep the shield for myself. Yeah, I don't want to leave my shield. Virtue decreased again. Man, that virtue thing is rough. I imagine, given what I've seen so far, being virtuous as a penniless foot soldier conscripted into the 100 Years' War is really hard to maintain. You could probably buy your way to virtue a little later. You know, cash is always a good way of getting virtue. But, you know, at this stage, being virtuous is tough. All right, here we go. Our first fight out of the prologue. What are we looking at? French footman. He has a, what is that, a Cervelier helmet? 12 helmet armor, 50% coverage, no neck. He's got leather armor, 5 armor, 70 torso, 4 on limbs, 30 coverage. He's rocking a light infantry shield, a poisoned falchion. Oh, man. All right. Yeah, this guy looks like a pretty good guy to kill me. He's got more strength than me, more coordination, more weapon skill, better gear by quite a bit. Yeah, this is basic. I don't know if it's a successor so much as a Legionary's Life. Definitely inspired this. I never played a Legionary's Life. I'm aware of it and its existence, but and what the kind of gameplay it offered. But this isn't like a direct sequel or anything. But it's very much inspired by that game format. A Legionary's Life, if you're not familiar, preceded this game. And like I said, inspired this one, but it was set during, I think, the Punic Wars in Roman times. But you played a legionary and did similar types of things. It was a similar kind of a management combat game. Okay. Yeah. I think we're going to get chopped up. Let's see what happens. So, do we see now? And we are wounded somewhat. When did the 4 wounds come in? I don't remember. Huh. Alright, well, we're both fresh. I think last time I tried to go for the shield bash initially. Ooh, 55%. Pretty bad odds. Do we go for an early feint? Not great there either. I don't know. How do you start this off? I don't need to recover. I can't respite. Well, the vitality penalty lowers my max health, but it shouldn't be putting damage on my existing health. I bought back 1 point of vitality, what got us back to 31. No, we didn't get hit by the arrows. I don't think. It said we avoided them, but whatever. I mean, it doesn't really matter at this point. I've got 27 hit points. I got to figure out the starting move in this kind of situation. The numbers are pretty bad. If I use up too much stamina, then on his turn, he's got a big stamina advantage over mine, and he's going to have an increased hit chance. So I'm loath to do anything that's going to use up stamina. I don't know if recovering initially, and letting him take the first move is a good idea because he's got advantage of skill and gear. I fear that's that poison sword. So yeah, I'm not sure which would be the best to go for. I think we got to go to defensive stance. Let's go for a defensive stance shield bash. I think that's probably the best thing I can try to do. Cower, skip the turn but receive increased chance to block. All right, I guess that's an option. Now let's take the 55. We missed. Now he's got a big advantage. He missed. Wow, we dropped to 14. He's still at 28. Ew. Ew. We're not recovering much. Probably due to our severely reduced vitality. Yeah, there's just no way. I don't think I can play the rope-a-dope game with this guy. Not with my severe... That -2 vitality. Well, it only says it... Oh, it's endurance that affects the fatigue and such. Vitality is just hit points and injury resistance. Alright. Yeah, maybe. We'll see how it goes. Okay, I'm just going to recover again. We're really just hoping to survive the fight. I'll have... That dude used a water skin already. What the hell, man? That seemed pretty early in the fight to use up your water skin. Huh. Alright, well he missed his attack. Shield again? Still at 55. Let's hope he swings again. I'm going to recover again. I want him to swing and miss. Ah, of course, he shield bashes me. It makes me lose a bunch of stamina. You a-hole. Go on offense. He's definitely going to recover. Try a shield. Oh, see? Now we're down to 38. What the hell? Well, that sucks. 25 over 7, and we only got a 38 on a shield bash? Are we suffering? We're not suffering. Oh, we're winded already. God. Wow. I haven't really done much combat attacking yet, so we haven't gotten any respite points. Anything I do... Oh, split shield 99? Hell yeah. Got it for 23. His shield is at 22 out of 45. So one more good shield split might get it down. Incoming. God, I gotta remember to go back to defense. Alright, that'll help. Got a little bit of respite. I need to get a respite in or two, or a respite or two in. he recovered as well, huh? He's a winded 2. Missed with the skill feint. I think he's going to recover again. I'm going to respite again. Still a winded 2. Awful lot of respite. We might get the cowardly. Yep, there it is. -1. Reputation with soldiers. We're being too timid. Fight back. All right, 32 to 11. Let's go back to offensive stance. Now do we shield bash him? Let's shield bash him. He resisted my shield bash. What are your stats again? Ooh, strength 9. I'm going to have a hard time shield bashing him with the disparity between my strength and his strength. All right. I think limb attacks are probably my better option. He's only got 30% coverage for 4 armor on limb attacks. And I've got to recover again. Round 16 already. Fail, reduced recovery. Okay. Tired 3? Oh my god. I only have 1 respite left. Yeah. Broke his leg. Agility reduced by 5. What are you at? You're at tired 3. I'm at tired 3. You're about to cross over to 4 on whatever you do next. Serious agility reduction, so his dodge will be a lot less. Dodge chance melee weapons. Additional effects on special strikes. Okay. I still don't think I could manage enough damage to actually kill him before the fight's going to end. Especially with me so tired. If I wasn't at tired 3, we could probably chain together enough hits with him not being able to dodge, but he's still got the armor on, which is going to block on occasion or reduce. So I'm glad we got the hit, but as time passes, the good news is he gets less and less combat effective. But yeah, I need a respite. I somehow got to get combinations of some kind of an attack to gain respite points. And recovery. Ooh, we got a big recovery there. He's going to come at me. We're going to go defense and recover. And then we'll hit him. Oh, bastard. And more poison. I had poison resist. That's the toxicity level. So I think our poison that I got from that antidote just countered the poison his weapon had tried to apply. Broken leg, and he's still managing to tag me. I gotta do something to get more respite points. Let's see if we can... I gotta not do shield bash. 100% to the body, 91% to the limbs. Let's take a 91-70 roll. Ooh, 50-50 and 100. Oh, that would be nice. But I better go for that. Play it safe. Partially blocked by armor, a little bit of damage, a little more fatigue. He got minor recovery. I got a couple respite points back. Whoops. Ah, shit. I keep forgetting to change my stance. It's going to be an ongoing problem. I was indefensive when I did that attack. We landed the blow anyway, which is good, but... yeah, we're definitely not going to finish this guy, so we're not going to get any glory or loot. And we're still too tired. Reduced recovery. Alright. Fails to push us back. Could not grind down your troop in time. Find themselves surrounded by arriving reinforcements who overrun them. You get a short breather. Oh shit, we're going into another fight. Oh crap. 21 health. Nothing I can swap out for inventory. Defenders keep throwing stones and shooting arrows at you, but the shower of missiles seems to be dwindling. Siege engines sing for their supper well enough, shattering the walls with every hit. The arrival of reinforcements, the siege ladders finally make an appearance as well, and by Northampton's order, they are immediately propped against the walls. An attempt to encourage the men, the Earl promises a handsome reward as well as a doubled share of spoils to the first soldier who sets foot atop the walls. Despite this generous offer, your fellow militiamen seem to have little enthusiasm for the idea. Now we got to go for the survive game. Our virtue is already trash. Not going to lead a suicidal attack. All the other thoughts favor your mind as heavy rocks fall from above. We dodged. We raised our shield to deflect the next few. Slow climb. Others lose their grip from the impacts. Oh, I get a friend. I get a helper. This is interesting. So we have our first multi. Okay, so, you know, we're the doofus in the front here. That's our helper. Our helper is an English soldier. No armor, no items, just a sword. A cleaver. Your allies' gear and characteristics are determined by your reputation. The higher it is, the more competent warriors will be eager to fight by your side. Our rep with soldiers hasn't been totally trashed. We're at like 5 or something like that. But yeah, he didn't come with much. Alright. So far, the interface is pretty good. I'm not having any problems really finding details. They're giving me hints and stuff and info in the places I expect it. So that's nice. So both of these guys have shields. 25 and 45. Hey buddy, you got a fancy wooden shield. Hunting sword, one-handed, and a traveling cloak. You've got the improvised, no surprise, rocking a mace, brought some ale. 4, 5, 6 weapon skill. What are you? Also 6. So they are better than me. We're pretty close in these, but they're several levels above me in weapon skill. They have just about commensurate gear, so they're also completely fresh, unlike me. I don't think positioning means anything. Zero respites. Don't need to recover. We need to get rid of shields. I think I'll try to get rid of this guy's first. Attack. Oops. I can't afford to go offensive. Let's stay balanced for this first round. And we'll attack. I assume... Oh, okay, so it shows us... Cool. Attack that guy. Trying to split shield. Whoa, 22%. Okay, how about a shield bash? 30%. Terrible numbers. Huh. Alright, let's try that cower. Let's go to defensive mode in cower. Missed. I get chopped. Not much of a stamina mismatch yet. Check feint for 40%, huh? Blocked my allies' attack with their shield. Shield bashed my ally. Hit my ally. He's down to 1 stamina. And winded 2 already. And these guys are still fresh. Holy crap. I don't see us getting out of this one. There's no way I can dodge these guys long enough. We've finally got a bit of a mismatch in stamina. Let's go ahead and go offense, attack. I think he might recover. He's probably going to attack, so this could go horribly wrong. Militiaman, split shield. Man, we missed. Ouch. Tired 3. Going into the fights, tired 3. It's so important. Try to make sure your initial fight ends with you with good fatigue and stamina. Even if you're down hit points, ending with high fatigue and stamina is super critical. Alright, well, they've almost chopped up my guy. They're both sitting at frickin' fresh with good stamina. They're treating us like training dummies. Oh, this is terrible. Wow. I can't do anything. Ally's turn. He bleeds. Alright, we're down to 3. And we also lost a bunch of stamina, so I still can't do anything. Last legs. Yeah, we're done. There's no way to recover from this. Saved me for last, did you? They finally got to Winded 2 and tapped out their stamina. I can't recover my fatigue. I have to do something offensive to get respite points, but the chances I'm going to hit are so bad. Let's try a defensive stance attack against you. Split shield's got some possibilities. Pretty bad numbers. Pretty bad numbers. Yeah. Not going to be enough. As soon as they recover for a turn or two, they'll then chop me with that last point. Blocked. Four stamina, last legs, fatigue 4. Yeah, I can't recover it. The constant incoming and the blocks drain your stamina. So as long as I'm reacting to them, I can't get forward progress. Especially with 2 of them now going to be alternating. They're now far enough apart in stamina levels that this guy will recover, this guy will fight, then this guy will fight, and this guy will recover, and I'll never get an opportunity to actually get any stats back. And we're super early, so there's no way I'm getting out of this one. No surprise. That should do it. -13. I think -13 takes care of us. Okay, there you go. Our first run complete. Vormithrax met his demise in the Cambrai second assault. Enemies defeated. Militiaman. Wealth, rank, chapters completed. Difficulty level. Total score of 83. All right. So we're getting a few levels. I think it's 10 per level. So we'll get, what, 8 levels? Oh, nope. It increased after that. All right, so we went from 50 character gen points to 122. I don't know the actual tipping point where your character is better to do via character gen points versus the random roll. I'm not sure when that kicks in. I think it's more than level 4 though. So we're definitely going to do more random roll characters before we kick into character gen mode.